Good evening, everyone. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, I welcome Mr. Suraj Kumar, and he will talk about advantages of drone sprayers in agriculture. I now request the speaker to begin. Thank you.
Hi, good evening all. Hope you all are doing good. Let me introduce myself. My name is Suraj. I am leading the strategy in the IoTechWorld Avigation Private Limited. IoTechWorld Avigation Private Limited is basically into drone manufacturing of agriculture drone. So drone has various kinds of usage, but we have the expertise in manufacturing of the spraying drone. So, and that is the topic of my today's presentation, which is advantages of drone spraying in agriculture. So let me start with the slides. So when I say about the Indian agriculture, we face we face a good number of problems. See, some statistics are in front of you, and these statistics are the worrying statistics. See, 35 to 40% of the crop production is lost due to insect, weeds, and diseases. We have a population of 140 crore, and we are feeding that 140 crore population, and 35 to 40% is being lost. Imagine if we can save this much of produce, how much we can export to the other countries, how much inflation, how much food inflation we can control, how much farmer can be prosperous if we can save just 35 to 40%. Obviously, we cannot save everything, but some percentage of it can be saved, right? See the productivity of our labor as compared to the developed countries. Our labor productivity is only 1% as compared to the labor productivity in the developed countries. Why? Because the developed countries are using the machines, and labor, what generally labor does, labor uses that machine to give the output. Our degraded land in India is increasing. 30% of the land is degraded in India. Our average land size holding is very less, only 1.08 hectare. If you compare it with countries like USA, Canada, it is more than 250 hectares, which is very, very high as compared to the average land holding size in India. See the low adoption of farm mechanization in India. In USA, farm mechanization is 95%. In Europe, the farm mechanization is 95%. In Russia, it is 80%. In Brazil is also a developing country. India is also a developing country. But the farm mechanization is quite higher in Brazil. That is 75%. In China, it is 48%. And in India, it is only 40%. See the productivity of major crops in India as compared to the global average, right? See, when it comes to productivity of rice in kg per hectare, we are low as compared to the global average. In the productivity of wheat, we are less as compared to global average. And in the case of maize, the difference is huge. The difference is very huge when I compare the productivity of maize in India and I compare it with global productivity. Farm labor is decreasing. In 1991-92, 60% of the total workforce was involved in agriculture, and gradually it is decreasing. In 2050, it is estimated that only 26% of the total workforce will be involved in agriculture. And there are some other challenges. So there are 3 stages where the mechanization is involved in agriculture. Number 1 is before sowing of the crop. For example, tractors are used for plowing the land. So that is before sowing the crop, before sowing the plant. Next is when the crop is standing, where the technology comes into play, where the drone technology comes into play. And the last is uh, during the harvesting, right? In harvesting, I mean, we have the combined harvesters, and technology has somewhat penetrated. When it comes, when I compare the before sowing thing, the tractors are there, technology is there, mechanization is there. But when the crop is standing, mechanization is very, very slow, because whatever we are doing, we are using the traditional knapsack sprayer or the power sprayers. So these are some of the application where the drone can be used. Drone can be used for crop spraying, which is the major application. Second is the crop health analysis, which is a evolving application. Next is soil weather and field analysis. It is again a evolving application. You can also do the livestock management with drones. You can also do the broadcasting, which is called plantation, through drones. You can do the geofencing and crop monitoring through drones. So these are some of the prominent application, out of which crop spraying is very so what uh, some farmers have observed that if they are using drones as compared to the traditional spraying, they have increased their profit margin by 34.5% in paddy, and they have prevented 32% crop loss. Likewise, the data goes, which is in front of you. This is the most important slide. What is the benefit of drone spraying as compared to the traditional sprays? So there are two kinds of traditional sprays. One is the knapsack sprays, and the second one is the boom spray. Boom spray is somewhat modern, but the knapsack spray is completely old technology, and the drone technology is the latest one. Number one is cost to the farmers. A farmer needs to pay 350 to 500 rupees per acre for spraying the chemical in their field. For boom spray, it is 220. For knapsack spray, it is 210 to 350 rupees. Though the cost for the farmer is slightly high in drone, but the benefit outweigh the higher cost. When I say spray time, drone is very, very efficient. See, the drone can cover 1 acre of land in only 7 minutes. When I say boom spray, it uses it takes 25 minutes for 1 acre of land, and when I say knapsack spray, it takes 2 hours for 1 acre of land. Next is precision and accuracy of spray. The drone spray is very precise. Boom spray is somewhat precise, but the knapsack is completely non-precise. I would say. Water consumption is very, very less in drones. It is only 10 liter per acre, and in boom spray it is 120 liters to 150 liter per acre. In knapsack spray it is 120 liters to 150 liters per acre. Chemical wastage is very, very less in drones. Human exposure is nil. You just need to fill the tank, and the drone will go into the field, it will spray, and it will come back. And the human exposure to chemical is quite high in boom spray and knapsack spray. Precision farming is there in drone, which is not there in other two kind of sprays. Dependency on labor is very low. See, the drone is very productive, right? With drone, you can spray 1 acre of land in 7 minutes, and within a span of 1 day, a single pilot, which is a labor, can spray 25 to 30 acres in a day. But a simple manual labor with the knapsack spray will not be able to spray 3 to 4 acres of land in a day. So dependency on labor is very low in drones. And crop adaptability, drone is adaptable to all the crops, but that is not the case with the knapsack spray and the boom spray. Why? Because in some of the cases, when the plant height is very high, it is very difficult to spray. The drone will go, the drone will hover above the crop, it will spray and it will come back. So these are some facts. If we use the drone technology, then definitely the yield will be higher, the income of the farmer will be higher. The usage of the chemical is very efficient in drones. So the farmer can reduce the input cost by 80 to 20%, and the yield can be enhanced by 10%. Obviously, it improves the human health because the humans are not exposed to the harmful agriculture chemicals. Operations are very effective. So when you use drones for spraying, bioefficacy is 40% more as compared to the normal sprays. The drone spraying is time saving and it is cost effective. And obviously, drone, if a person is purchasing drone, he can give services to the other farmers as well, right? So in a way, the business is being created, the youth is getting employment. Obviously, drone spray is precise, and water conservation will definitely be there. With the drone, you can use only 10 liters of water as compared to 150 liters of knapsack spray. And the drone is suitable for all the tough condition, be it a hilly area, be it a tall crop like sugarcane, be it is a marshy land like paddy, be it is a bushy crop like cotton. So you just need to fill the tank, you just need to set the coordinates. The drone will automatically fly, and drone will spray, and it will come back after spraying 1 acre of land. So this is how the drone goes. So that was the presentation. If you have any questions, then I'm open to the questions.
Thank you very much, sir, for your presentation. I will take up the computer with the participants now. In the meantime, can you please stop sharing the screen, sir, so that I can see your full meeting?
Sure. Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. The first question is, how do drone sprayers improve the efficiency of traditional agricultural spraying methods?
Please come again.
Can you repeat it, sir, once again? How do drone sprayers improve the efficiency of traditional agricultural spraying methods?
Okay. So I would say the drones are definitely efficient in terms of usage of water. Drone use only 10 liters of water, whereas 10 liters of water per acre. And whereas in case of traditional spray, it takes 150 liters of water. So water usage will be less, hence it is efficient. In terms of time of spray, the drone is very efficient. Drone will take only 7 minutes for 1 acre of land spray, whereas the knapsack spray will take around 2 to 3 hours. So the time is also, time wise, it is also efficient. If you use drones, then you need to put less chemical into the field, because the drone spray is very efficient. The chemical, it does not percolates in the ground. The droplets are very fine and it settles on the leaves. So you need to use less chemical. So your input also goes down. So the usage of inputs also goes down. Hence the drone is efficient. You you are not labor dependent. Hence the drone is very efficient. So I would say, I mean, there are a number of parameters on which drone is very efficient as compared to the traditional spray. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. I'll move on to the next question. In terms of precision, how do drone sprayer minimize the risk of overspraying or missing target areas in comparison to conventional methods?
Okay. So when you are using the knapsack sprayer, you are manually hovering the nozzle over the plant, right? And humans are definitely not precise. With the help of drones, what you need to do is you need to fill the tank, you need to mark the coordinates of the field on the map, and then you need to set the spray rate. You need to set the spray rate. So now the drone will flow at a uniform velocity, right? And the spray rate is also uniform. So the spray will be very precise, I would say. Whatever you have set, that will be sprayed. So that is how the precision agriculture with drones comes into play, which is not there in the manual system. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. Can you elaborate on how drone sprayers contribute to reduce chemical usage and environmental impact in agriculture?
Okay. So see, why do you why 150 liters of water is required in the traditional spray, and why only 10 liters is required in the drone? Because whenever you spray by knapsack sprayer, the traditional way of spraying, so the droplets are very big, right? You spray on the plant and it trickles down to the ground. It does not it does not stay on the leaf. But when you use the drone, the droplets are very fine. So when the droplets are very fine, it will stay on the leaf. So a majority of the chemicals in the traditional way is going into the ground, right? Which is not the case in drones. Hence, you can reduce the dosage. But yes, the testing at the reduced dosage need to be done by the company, and the company which is manufacturing the chemical, that company needs to define the dosage when the method of spray is the drone spray. So that is how you reduce the dosage when you are using the drone.
Okay. Could you provide examples of cost savings achieved by farmers through the implementation of drone sprayers?
Yeah, sure. Let me go back to the presentation once again.
Yeah, sure.
I hope you can see my presentation.
Yes, sir. Put it in a presentation. Yeah, yeah. We are able to.
So these are some facts. So the right hand side, the orange bars are increase in the profit margin, and the yellow bars are crop loss prevented. See, if a farmer is using drones, in case of paddy, he is preventing the crop loss to 32%. In case of potato, it is 20%. In case of fenugreek, it is 24%. In case of cumin, it is 20%. In case of mung bean, it is 18%. In case of mentha, it is even 40%. So nobody realizes that you need to use the efficient way of spraying. See, there is one more fact. You can compare the productivity of Indian lands as compared to the global productivity. I'm not saying this difference is only because of the method of spray. There can be many factors, but the major factor is the losses which is contributed by the insect pest and the weeds. So this is the global average, right? If I take the example of maize, the global average is 5,664 kg, and in India it is 2,632. Right, the difference is huge. So if you use the drones, then definitely you will be able to bridge some difference. Right, and these are the global average. Definitely the productivity of developed countries will be far more greater than the global average. I hope I have answered your question.
Yes, sir. I'll move on to the next question, sir. Sir, could you share success stories or case studies where the adoption of drone sprayers led to significant improvements in crop productivity and quality?
So there is a success story. We have a dealer in Bihar. The name of the firm is Krishi Organics. So he got the spraying contract from a sugar company, from a sugarcane farm, and there were two kinds of areas where the spray was needed to be done. One of the area was near Nepal border, and in the border areas you cannot fly a drone because because the border areas are regulated by the government, and any bad activity may happen. So the government has banned the usage of drones near the border areas, and the area which was distant from the border areas was also there. He got the contract of both the area. He couldn't spray in the border areas, and he sprayed successfully in the remaining areas. In the remaining areas, the productivity was quite good as compared to those border areas. The disease for the red rot, you must have heard of. It's a very common disease in the sugarcane. So the production of sugarcane, the production of good quality sugarcane was quite good in the areas where he sprayed. So that is the one success story I have heard and I have seen as well. I hope I have answered the question.
Okay, sir. Sir, what are the challenges? Can you just let us know if any do farmers encounter when integrating drone sprayers into their agricultural practices, and how can these challenges be addressed?
Please come again.
What challenges, if any, do farmers encounter when integrating drone sprayers into their agricultural practices, and how can these challenges be addressed?
See, number one challenge is the cost of the drones as of now. The traditional knapsack spray will cost you around 5,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees, or the best one will cost around 10,000 rupees. But the complete package of drone will cost you around 10 lakh rupees. So initial cost of purchase of drones is a challenge for the farmer. So this is the huge challenge, I would say. Next challenge is the charging of the batteries, since storing the charge is always the problem in the battery industry, be it a EV car, be it a drones. When you use EV, you cannot travel more than 150 kilometers or 200 kilometers in a single charge. Then you need to park your vehicle, you need to charge your vehicle for some time, then only you can start again. Same goes for drones as well. In case of our drone, you can spray 2 acres with a single charge. After that, you need to, charge the batteries, or after that, you need to replace the batteries. So the battery flight time is the second challenge in this space. And the third challenge is you need to have a skilled manpower for flying the drone. Since it's a technological product, and therefore you need to learn the technology, you need to learn drone flying. So as per the government of India, the minimum qualifications is 10th pass. You need to be that much literate, and you need to be technology savvy to learn to fly the drone. So these are the top three challenges, I would say.
Okay. How do drone sprayers enhance the safety of agricultural workers by minimizing their exposure to potentially harmful chemicals?
Okay. So in case of traditional spray, when the machine is spraying in the field, you are with the machine, right? But in case of drones, you just need to fill the tank. You need to set the coordinates. It will fly. It will spray, and the pilot is standing on the bunds or the borderline of the field. So there is no exposure to the human. And in case of traditional spray, you need to get inside the field, then you need to spray. So obviously, when you are spraying, the chemical comes on the body of the labor. So that is how, in case of drone flying, the pilot doesn't come in contact with the chemical.
Okay. So to conclude, is there anything else you would like to add on, sir?
I would say the drone technology is very nascent in India. China has done really well in drones. Japan has done really well in drones. US is also coming up in a good way. European companies are also adopting, and India is also adopting drones as of now, though the stage is very nascent as of now. So with the help of your YouTube channel, I want to say I want to help to create awareness of drone technology to the hinterlands of India, which will eventually benefit the farmer community.
Okay. Thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank Mr. Suraj Kumar for the talk and for answering the questions. I'd like to also thank all the participants in this meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome, sir.